What's diving, my Dooku's? We're on episode 27 of KOTOR 2. We're headed back to Duxun to talk to them about what's going on there. I think we wound up going back to Onderon for that. I'm going to double check my quest log here, just to make sure I'm not losing anything else. And yeah, I think that's the next place we want to go. So I was thinking a little bit more about it. I'm not sure I'm 100% committed to the rogues, even though they might give us more of a dexterity bonus and whatnot. It's just visually, it's a little less exciting to me. We'll try it out a little bit longer. Go ahead, fly to Duxun. Interesting. Now we're not getting sound on the cutscene, but it's still recording it, so that's nice. I try making ship noises and hyperspace noises, but I just embarrass myself, so I guess we'll sit in the silence. Okay. So I think who we're gonna bring, we still want to be able to see if we can get our influence up with Atten. So we're definitely gonna bring Atten along. Beyond that, I'm not 100% sure who I want to bring. Maybe like bringing a force user along wouldn't be the worst idea. Mira doesn't have a lot of abilities yet. That's okay. That's fine. We'll just bring Mira anyway. I feel like I remember her being a good one to bring along for a companion mission that we have to have them do, where we play as someone else for a bit. Sure, let's give her a little bonus to wisdom. I might as well give her weapon focus blaster pistols. So I don't know if there's anything else that's that great. And then Atten, his base dexterity is 20, and yeah, it's up to 33 already. That's so cool. Sweet. I don't think we need to roll through the jungle at all, so we'll just talk to the guy to get back to the camp right away.
Follow me then.
Whoa.
You received my message then. A man named KOTOR wanted to get a hold of you urgently. He said that the Queen had arranged safe passage to Onderon for you, but I don't know how good their offer is anymore.
What's changed?
This morning, General Vaklu met with the Council of Lords and declared that the Queen was guilty of treason. He'll be made regent if Talia and her royal guard are defeated. The military is divided on who to support. Civil war has fallen on Isis.
How can we help Queen Talia?
I doubt that Queen Talia and her advisor will survive until nightfall. The balance of forces seem to favor Queen Talia. The royal palace is heavily fortified and defensible, and most of the soldiers are loyal to her. But Vaklu has new allies, Sith soldiers and their masters. The war has also driven the caged beasts in the streets mad. Braylor and I both concur. She doesn't stand a chance.
You underestimate the Force, Mandalorian. I sense that we may still get to Master KOTOR in time. I sense there is something stirring on the moon itself. Tell me, have your senses picked up anything from Duxun?
Yes, we have. How? We picked up some transmissions from nearby in the jungle. Zuka's satellite relay has also picked up several shuttle launches with old Sith transmitter IDs. Some sort of staging base, perhaps.
The Sith forces must be stopped. Otherwise, the Mandalorian is right. Master KOTOR and Queen Talia won't survive this day.
Dividing our forces at a time like this is foolhardy.
And this is why a common soldier will never triumph against a Jedi. Your military tactics are nothing compared to the Force. It is essential and inevitable that we face both enemies at the same time.
Awareness. I have to lead the group heading to the Royal Palace, don't I?
You are correct. You must choose who will lead the expedition through the jungle to find our enemies and defeat them.
I think we want to bring Atten with us to defend Queen Talia. So who do we want to have lead the group to the jungle? I think Mira. Like I said before, I remember sending her on this last time I played this, how long ago that was. So yeah, Mira's survival skills may prove invaluable to that group.
I'll do it, but you're still my bounty. You won't lose me this easily.
You should send 2 others to go with the leader. Who else will accompany the expedition?
Visas. No. We'll send Handmaiden.
So be it. And who else?
We'll send Visas too. Why not?
Very well. Now are you certain of your choices?
Yes, I'm certain.
Mandalorian warriors will go with you to find the enemy camp. Just let me know when you want to head out. If you need supplies, talk with Kex. After you get into the jungle, you might not have another opportunity to stock up. Let me know if you want to go now.
I don't think we need to buy anything here, so I'm ready. They should head out now.
As you wish. Mandalore has arranged for special transportation to get to Isis.
Finally, we're close to our objective. I sent the rest of my men to secure the trail behind us. My troops will keep the path to the Mandalorian camp clear. Ahead lies the enemy. I can follow you a little bit further, but then I will set up command and control for my unit in the field. So lead on.
Okay, cool. So we got a girl power squad here. And they all have access to force powers, which is delightful. I think we're just using unarmed combat for Handmaiden here, although if we have an extra lightsaber, I wonder how it compares to her unarmed fighting. We'll see. Alright, I think we, even just for role-playing purposes, we'll just give her mostly protective force powers. Yeah, unarmed specialist. So we're putting a little bit into wisdom. Although I don't know if that helps us. Sure, we'll give dual strike. I don't think that we'll ever have Handmaiden by herself in any sort of combat scenario. Feats for Visas. We might want to give her some bonuses to saves too, the conditioning, unless there's anything else. Finesse lightsabers? Sure, because her dexterity is quite a bit higher than her strength. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Actually, now that I think about it, I should put... Jedi support, powers aggressive behavior, absolutely. Yeah, I don't think forms matter as much. And then Visas, we still want that. Cool. Mira doesn't have a lightsaber right now, so I don't think forms matter as much. Strong frag mine. Is that a step above average, but one step below deadly? Oh, Zarga's following us. That's cool. Alright, let's turn solo mode on quick, just so none of them run into these damn mines.
Past the mines.
A Type 2 perimeter motion relay. It's a little outdated, but it'll do the job. If anything moves within 6 meters of that, then they know they've got visitors. Someone skilled with a stealth field generator can get by it, but that's about it. But if they set off any of those mines, it'll still send the signal.
So, you aren't completely ignorant in the ways of battle? Good. But all of you must pass through its perimeter, and undetected would be better.
Okay. The same person that can use the stealth field can probably also disable it.
Avoid the mines. If any of the ones close to the sensor are detonated, then we shouldn't even bother.
Okay. But I thought we had a stealth field. Yeah, Iriadu's stealth unit is equipped. Does she not have a stealth skill? Did I overlook that entirely? Yeah. Rank 0. Does Handmaiden have a stealth score? Yeah, 10. Visas's stealth is 31. So let's go ahead and give her one of those. We'll also give her Circlet of Suresh. Boost that wisdom. Sure, boost that stealth for now too. Alright, but I don't think, yeah, Visas has no demolitions whatsoever.
Ready?
Let's just see quick. Tell you what, let me save the game. Not that it matters that much, we can always just fight our way through, but we might as well try and do a little bit of stealth type stuff. Alright, so we'll see if we can at least recover enough of these mines that Visas can get through. Although Visas doesn't really have the skill to oh well. Let's back up a little bit. Oh. Go get him, Handmaid. Set up mines.
My life is yours. I'm good to go.
Turn solo mode off. Does that mean Zarga will follow us? I wonder if he'll yell at us for fucking it up.
So, lead on.
Guess not. Perimeter sensor there is emitting a high-pitched alarm. Repair, attempt to disable the sensor. Success! Your in-depth knowledge of technology allows you to disable the perimeter sensor. You can pass through this area undetected now. Sweet! They won't know we're coming. This thing. Turret power generator? The turret power generator for the Sith camp is running efficiently. There are several manual levers and other controls to operate it. Repair, rewire the generator circuitry to cause it to explode. Turret power generator. Generator is destroyed. I love this party's damage output. I mean, Mira alone is intense with Master Rapid Shot and Master Speed.
That's another one.
Dang, one round in him.
A weakness is revealed.
Alright, are they gonna go start fighting those other people, or can we do a little sabotage here? Alright, slice the computer for 0 spikes. Access security cameras. Base camp, that's where we are. Camera root menu, minefield, that's where we were. Camera root menu. System commands. Foothold scenario. I don't know what that means. Active turrets and wardroids will eliminate all organics and intruders. Cool. Root menu, officer logs. Log 254-03.
This is my first day on Duxon. My predecessor displeased our masters and was dealt. The fool let Canox through the perimeter. The Sith don't tolerate any failure. I'm the 5th captain to command this base camp. The camp sits in the shadow of a tomb. My subordinates say that the body of an ancient warlord named Freedon Naird lies inside. We don't know why we're here. We sit and make sure that no beasts come into our camp, and especially that they don't reach the tomb itself. Bleak assignment. Signing off.
Alright, access log 255-13B.
This jungle feels similar to Korriban before it fell after the war. Everyone is on edge. Executions for infractions are commonplace here. 50% more than my previous command. There's a bloodthirstiness to the jungle. The beasts here continually assault our mined perimeter. We've had to replace the minefields 4 times so far. We received more equipment and more men today. The equipment went straight inside the tomb. As usual, I have no idea what it contained. We're expecting more Sith to arrive any day. They want us to capture one of the beasts for them. No explanation. There never is. Signing off.
Access log 255-33.
Coded messages from orbit and from Onderon. Some sort of conflict is brewing. I think we have a ship in orbit. We're on full battle alert against what they won't say. The Sith Master said something about a disturbance in the Force. Well, what does that even mean? How do I prepare for that? From his tone, the threat is serious. We've put a double shift on monitoring the aerial sensor grid. The only thing that could worry our masters so much has to be a drop-ship invasion from the Onderon military. We will be prepared. The Sith said soon we'll have reinforcements. When I asked for details, they said it was a surprise. I hate the ones with a sense of humor. Sith jokes are rarely pleasant. Signing off.
Alright, return to root menu. I think that's all we can do here. Log out. Exiting system. Alright, so we lost points, we got some experience. Any containers we can open? Nice. There they are fighting each other over there. Superior Zabrak grip.
That's another one for me.
Heavy defense turret. Yeah, we disabled it when we destroyed the generator. Sounds like they're still fighting up top, probably war droids. droid power generator. Droid power generator for the Sith war camp. Or Sith camp is running efficiently. There are several manual levers and other controls to operate it. Leave the generator alone. Because if it is droids that are fighting up there, we might as well leave them active.
This way.
Oh shit. It's a lightsaber. Maybe I should focus on the better.
I shall. But Visas fucked him up. Physical boost implant. Shiny battle simulant. Okay, micro pulse blaster.
Hey. You are no match. See what you got.
I sincerely enjoy the sped up running animations.
Like that.
Sabrak heavy blaster. Target scope. Okay. Let's get in there. Tomb door. Ooh. Sith lords? Fucked up. Thank you, Vsauce. Gray Jedi robe. Norris robe superior disrupting emitter. Cool. Tomb of Frida Nad.
I had to run to catch up with you. You've made impressive progress. The Sith's camp lies in ruins. I told Kelborn of your progress. The rest of your squad is already en route to Isis. Also, Kex checked our sources for any information about this place. Kex believes that this is the tomb of Frida Nad. We knew it was somewhere on this moon. We had no idea how close it was to our camp.
Who was Frida Nad?
Some sort of fallen Jedi. He conquered Onderon long ago and became their king. The royal line is directly descended from him. That part of Onderon history the citizens try to leave buried and forgotten.
Is that all you know about this tomb?
Frida Nad was a dark Jedi. The stories say he was far worse than Revan and Malak ever were. This place is tainted, and the Sith presence here makes the danger great.
I can sense the power from this place. It's like the light abandoned it long ago. I fear the Sith shall be very strong here.
I am returning outside. My attention is required to keep the path to our camp clear.
Alright. I realize I haven't double checked that I have good things on for these people. Might as well do an absorption visor for her response package, fitness, health, physical boost. Ooh, I should give that to a handmaid maybe. Okay, she got what she needs. Why not? Do one of those. Do one of those for her. And wisdom and force resist, sure. Alright, just to see if I cancel plus 31 and 11 to 32 damage. If I give her a lightsaber. It is a little bit less, but it's not an upgraded lightsaber. So we'll just let her be unarmed for now.
The time for practice is over. There are intruders in the tomb and they cannot be allowed to reach our master. The ritual must not be interrupted. I don't need to mention the price of failure. Men, follow me.
What is this first? Every droid we destroyed is able to be looted. Incredible. Wicker bin. Is that how they're bringing shipments in? Wicker boxes. Broken droid. Reactivate the droid for one repair part. Why not? No parts to optimize the weaponry, optimize the targeting, activate its shield, and then engage it in patrol mode. Success. Patrol mode engaged. When it's in the session, the droid will begin patrol and destroy any enemies it encounters. Sweet. Leave it alone. I saw there's a warning there that I missed, but... well, go get him, Tiger. Oh, here's a dead Sith trooper. I wonder what happened. Dark side energy.
Is strong with the dark side. I've never felt anything like it. If the mission weren't so urgent, I'd recommend we avoid this area completely. The Sith have come here because of this. It's dangerous.
How may I serve?
Visas, dark side energy. You feel the distinct presence of the dark side here. A sickly, fascinating feeling tugs at your belly. Waves of anger ripple through the air. Control your emotions. The tugging sensation doesn't abate. Wild and dark emotions surge around you. You don't know if you can maintain your mental balance in this storm. Okay, willpower. Try to tame the emotions in this area. You maintain your serenity through the worst of the emotional storm. The dark side has diminished, but is still present. Though the strain of the effort has momentarily drained you, you feel a renewed strength that you can use to defeat the evil in this tomb. You have temporarily gained +4 to your strength and constitution. Holy shit.
Let's move out.
That's nice. Alright. Ancient terminal and an ancient box.
A little harder
Impossible.
than I thought. Stand back. A little harder than I thought.
The Sith were working on this old computer terminal. It appears to have been a delicate operation. Attempt to repair the terminal. The Sith had carefully repaired most of the terminal's core. There is a single equation that needs to be fixed. The last equation is missing its mathematical operators. It just needs to have the proper operators in each slot to make the equation balanced. Equation is 6 something 2 something 8 something 9 something 1 equals 13. What do you use for the first operator? Alright, so we need to get to 13. 6 and 2. I'm going to multiply to give us a 12. We want to subtract to give us a 4. We want to add to give us a 13. And we want to multiply by 1 to keep a 13. Power up the terminal. Correct. The terminal powers up. You hear an unlocking sound from the container nearby. We receive some experience points. Ancient box, improved beam gem lens, and a green crystal. Alright, let's get out of here. Broken droid. It looks like he took some damage. I wonder if he fought something. Nice. There remains. Kyber dart.
At last, some action. That's enough for me. That's enough.
Disruptor carbine. Dark Jedi Knight robe. Alright, we'll do a circuit quick. Broken medical droid. I'm sure we can do the same thing with activating this and whatnot. Yeah, activate the droid. It will follow you. If you take serious injuries, it will attempt to heal you. Minor injuries, it will not treat. Leave it alone. Okay. Open this wicker bin. Life support packs. Anything else around this joint? Another wicker bin. Parts. I wonder if we should try and get some more computer spikes in the near future. Alright, ancient box. I'm assuming we have to mess with the terminal first again. Sith were working on this old computer terminal. It appears to have been a delicate operation. Attempt to repair the terminal. There are 6 core modules. They label them A through F, and one is dangerously unstable and needs to be replaced. The Sith have run a diagnostic report with each module to indicate which other modules are fully operational. 4 of the diagnostic reports have a single error on them. 2 reports are completely accurate. The unstable module's diagnostic report is one of the 2 that produces accurate results. The reports are A, which is FEB, B, DCE, C, EBA, D, FAC, E, FDC, FACD. Which module do you replace? So I think in this case then it would be C. The terminal powers up. You hear an unlocking sound from the container nearby. Ancient box, crystal stygium. Nice. No more dark side energy though on this side. Bummer. Okay. Barrier. Dark Jedi Apprentice. Just the one with remains, life support pack. Looks like it. Alright. Let's kill these guys first. Any remains? Oh, this one does. Ulic Kel's Droma's mesh suit. Seems like a unique item. Alright. I'm assuming we need to go both ways before we can go down into the main area. And even if we don't have to, we're going to just explore as much as we can. Remains.
I shall honor them with battle.
Nice.
A challenge.
there's some more of the dark energy. Alright. Just be safe. Let's save the game quick. You feel the distinct presence of the dark side here. Waves of fear and distress ripple through the air. Control your emotions. The tugging sensation doesn't abate. Wild and dark emotions surge around you. You don't know if you can maintain your mental balance in this storm. Willpower. Try to tame the emotions in this area. Failure. The darkness is simply too much. You are momentarily gripped by fear. A mad desire to flee the tomb consumes you. It's over in an instant. You break away from the area, but you still feel the taint of the dark side. Oh no. We're gonna save Scumbag. I'll be honest. We'll see what we can do about boosting a willpower save. I think we're already under the influence of... We'll give ourselves Master Speed, and then Vsauce will give
How may
everyone Master Valor, Master Battle Meditation. I think that's all she can do that's beneficial, right? But we'll take a look. Are there any good adrenals we can use for will saves? Would it be usable? Yeah, usable. Hyper Battle, Vitality, Attack Damage, same to that. Strength, Constitution, nothing that boosts willpower saves.
move out?
We'll see if this helps. You feel the distinct presence of the dark side here. Waves of fear and distress ripple through the air. Control your emotions. Tugging sensation doesn't abate. Try to tame the emotions in this area. You maintain your serenity through the worst of the emotional storm. The dark side is diminished, but is still present. You are drained by the effort. Though the strain of the effort has momentarily drained you, you feel a renewed strength that you can use to defeat the evil in this tomb. You have temporary gain +4 to your strength and constitution. Is that +4 again? So are we currently... Okay, never mind. It looks like it's the same as what it was. I don't know how long it lasts, maybe is a better way of wondering. Anyway. I like that. That's a cool little additional thing. Jolie's robe. What does Mira's jacket give her? Defense bonus 5 and then some resistance to those things. I can't imagine any robes are that much better for her. Clothing she can't wear. Jolie's robe. Restricted to neutral. Okay. Now we're gonna keep the thing on her that's on her currently. Ancient terminal. Alright, this ancient terminal controls the locking mechanisms to the door blocking the inner tomb. There's a lever that should unlock that door. Lower lever. Alright, so we're able to open the door. Leave the terminal. We're still going to go the other way too, in case there's something there that we can get into. Nice. Verpine prototype shield is a good thing. Disruptor carbine. Let's level everyone up. Alright. Skills, we'll keep doing the same thing we have been. Yeah, it doesn't pay to put anything into stealth at this point. Give her an improved heal, because why not? Master Force jump. But I think she has to be wielding a lightsaber to jump, doesn't she? Contention, Makashi lightsaber form. What else can we give Handmaiden? That's a good boost. Energy resistance, maybe? Force barrier? Revitalize wouldn't be the worst thing to be able to pick up someone if they drop. Let's do it. Feats for Vsauce. Anything else we can give her that's super beneficial? Dual strike, sure, why not? Powers. What other offensive things can we give her? Force Scream, maybe? Yeah.
That's a little one.
Iotran bracement armor. Well, if we need components, we're probably going to get a good amount from these. Yeah, Frida Nad's blade. Any of these more unique items, I'm sure, give us a good amount of components.
That's a little one. To battle.
Finish him off. There we go.
Anyone that has been marked by our masters can do it. Yes, you're getting the hang of it now. It's so easy. But how did they do it? You doubt our master's power? They have erased the minds of these beasts and made them our obedient servants. With an army of these, who could defeat us? No one, of course. Now the intruder is here. Beasts, attack!
You know, just to mess with them, I want to do the beast trick. Oh, it's saved. Maybe Mira wasn't the best one to do it.
That's a to battle.
Oh, are they just cowering now?
A weakness is revealed.
Damn, that makes me feel kind of bad. Johnny Battle Stimulant. Yeah, Mira does not have very many force points. Kind of makes sense. She's only what, level? Something like a level 3 Jedi or something like that. Alright, Ancient Terminal. The door to the inner tomb has already been unlocked. There's nothing more you can do with this terminal. Okay. If nothing else, we're getting a little bit more experience in fighting these guys. Oh yeah, come into melee range to hit him with a rocket. Well done. I like how the Sith captain is just fighting hand to hand. A rock star.
That's another one for me. A weakness is revealed. That's another one for me.
Life support pack. Dang. How deep is this pit down there? Can't quite view. Like lava? Something moving? How cool is that? Appreciate the level design here. Let's get down into this too.
That's another one for me.
Captain, we need just one more moment. We're almost through. Failure, Captain, will not be tolerated.
As you command, my lord.
Hi, Captain. Oh, Captain. Okay. Just wanted to double check there weren't any remains still around there.
Break the ritual now. You're too late. We have done what needed to be done. Soon, Onderon shall fall, and with it, the Republic shall die. But what is this? Of course, the Force has guided you here. It echoes within you, yet I sense it is untrained. It is good you have sought us out. This tomb is strong with the dark side. Here is where you will take your first steps on the path to your destiny.
Untrained? What do you mean?
An adept has managed to come so far. Incredible. You have within you the potential to wield the Force. I'm not speaking of the ways of the Jedi or their flawed teachings. Their order was rooted in weakness. They would have you become a puppet of the Force. They would have you deny the strength of your emotions, the strength of your own will. Can't you feel the power of this place? It echoes through you like a second voice. Accept it. Embrace it.
How is the dark side more powerful?
The Jedi teachings say that one should never use the Force in anger. To deprive themselves of such a weapon is absurd. The Force is there to be used. That is the truth of the dark side. Use your emotions. Use your rage and channel the Force. Use its power to break your chains and forge your own destiny.
Don't you see how it has warped the Sith? It's perverted you.
Don't be so short-sighted. Can't you feel the power? Here, within the walls of this tomb. Just embrace it. Don't limit your potential.
We've been fighting the temptation of those dark side spots, so I will not be tempted. That path leads to the dark side.
A shame. Instead of freedom and power, you have chosen death. So be it.
Light side points gained. Pause. Make us fast. And then we're gonna take down the... Oh, it's all Dark Jedi Masters. Oh, well, shit. Try and take down one. That's up. Oh, hell yeah, here we go. Way to go, Vsauce. Remains. Crystal Solari, double-bladed lightsaber, Sith power gauntlets. Jedi Knight robe. That's it. I haven't tried. What happens if I try and talk to my companions? Does anything happen?
How may I serve?
Vsauce handmade.
Yes?
Okay. Cool. Anything else in this chamber that we can open? Access. I know we can get into the tomb there. But I think that's how we end. Ceremonial shield. Saves all +4 resistance minus the dark side. Cool. Let's actually give her a prototype shield though. I don't know who we want to give more saves to. Or bonuses to saves to. Give it to Adden. Because his saves also increase. No, it's his defense increases as he loses health, right? Or is it his saves too? I don't remember, but his saves are just off the charts, which is cool. Alright, Sith sarcophagus. Open it, mummified corpse. Parts, reinforced fiber armor, Frida Nad's short lightsaber. What is Frida Nad's short lightsaber? You need melee weapons on that. Okay. Knockdown DC 14 hit, damage energy 3 through 24. It's balanced, but it's not upgradable. You know, let's give Vsauce two lightsabers. We'll probably mess with them a little bit, but why not? Is there anything we can do with this thing or this water? No? Alright, let's go talk to the Mandalorian here. Zarga.
What you have done is beyond words. You fought like a Mandalorian. When you are finished here, I will take you back to the camp. You can let the rest of your squad know what you've discovered.
I want to look around this room some more.
Of course.
So now that I think of it, I'm going to take these away from Vsauce because I might give them to Atten when we're in Onderon, because I'm bringing Atten to Onderon with me. All right, Zarga.
What you have done when you are...
Okay, I'm ready to go. What happened with Osriel?
After you left, your squad...
Zarga said that he and your friends are making good progress through the jungle. Trust me, this is worth the wait. And here it is, a salvaged Basilisk war droid. Mandalore said that he would make it available to you for insertion into the city of Iziz. I assure you, they won't know what hit them.
That thing looks sick. I get to fly a Basilisk?
Yes, just like a new Mandalorian recruit proving themselves. Into the heart of the war as well. Mandalore has given you a great honor. Unfortunately, its weapons systems aren't fully functional yet, as are some other unimportant support systems. But she will get you to Iziz in one piece. Their fighters won't be able to stop that.
What kinds of unimportant support systems?
Minor systems. Nothing you need concern yourself with. We've modified the interior to hold 3 people. Maybe a little tight. You need to leave immediately. Iziz is in the grip of a civil war, so there'll be considerable resistance. They remember the last time Basilisk war droids visited their planet. Fight ferociously. And if you die, take as many as you can with you.
Okay, so we definitely want Atten. And I'm tempted to bring Kreia just because her utility and her force powers and the fact that anything she casts on herself we get as well is huge, but she's going to be pissed off about us siding with Queen Talia and trying to save the Republic and whatever else. So I think what we'll do is we'll add Beodur. Tempted to add Goto, but I just don't think I'm going to get his influence high enough to get him to reveal his identity in this playthrough, and then also, you know, my force heals don't work on him at all. So we're going to add Beodur. Yes, Atten and Beodur. Let's do it. Ah, no audio in the cutscenes. I wonder if I just Alt-Tab and do it. Oh, it skipped it. Maybe. Oh, no. No audio. It's a bummer. Maybe by restarting the game.
A basilisk here? Mandalorians are attacking the city!
Talia has made an alliance with the Mandalorians. Men, destroy them.
Oh, it's Kreia, not Beodur anyway. Oh well. What's happening? Okay, experience received 5,000, probably from the other party members. Alright. Let's increase Kreia's wisdom. Bump her skills as usual. Feats wise, she's almost entirely using the Force, but it still wouldn't be the worst thing for her to have. Weapon focused lightsaber, why not? Powers. She's got a lot of good buffing stuff. Revitalize is decent. She's got... Oh, we'll give her Force Scream as well. We should be able to fully upgrade it on this level up. Wave of Sound that does 7 to 42 points of sonic damage and reduces attributes by 6 points to all enemies within 10 meters of the attacker for 30 seconds. A successful will save at DC 10, the attacker's level plus the attacker's wisdom and charisma modifiers, which for Kreia, that's just outrageous. She's level 25. Charisma's +1, wisdom's +6. Hell yeah. Alright. Okay. Then as far as equipment, I wonder if there's something better than gray Jedi robe. Yeah, the charisma +2 is pretty nice for her. Charisma +4 for the Jolie's robe. You get that. And then we can also give her Bindo's band. It's better than what she was wearing before. Perception gloves we'll keep on. Yeah, we'll give her increased save and some dexterity boost. Dexterity +4. What's Atten got on right now? Dexterity +3, but a defense bonus +1. Yeah, Echo Belt. I think that's the best he's got there. Reaction system, dexterity +3, scoundrel gloves, but definitely what we want. Give him a Verpine prototype shield there. And you know what? I'm just gonna go for purely the aesthetic reasons of wearing this instead. Then I think we can probably change this to something that's more useful for us, a meditation band. Sure. I haven't been using any shields at all, so I might as well give myself just bonuses there instead. Tech specialist, dexterity +2. Yeah, that's fine. We'll give her that one. So, dexterity +3. Alright, now we're finally ready to start fighting people.
Where that came from? More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Oh dang, that one.
More where that
Let's go ahead and drop some
came
AoE.
from.
I'm surprised that Atten's getting hit. His defense has got to be pretty damn good with his dexterity being what it is. Alright, so we're gonna go up the sky ramp, which is this way, right? Dang, they're really getting shit blown up here.
I recognize you. You're that off-worlder. Come, we have no time. Vaklu's forces have overrun the sky ramp. The royal palace could fall any minute. We must save the queen.
Your plan seems to have succeeded. Your enemy has indeed revealed himself.
I anticipated the Sith. Those beasts weren't in my battle plan.
Even now, Vaklu is using them to breach the palace. I will not surrender to that usurper. I would die first.
Every man here would give their life to keep that from happening.
There is hope. It is faint but growing stronger. I think my message was received.
Which message? What are you talking about?
An old student is returning. I don't think the Sith are going to know what hit them.
This way! This way to the sky ramp!
Say less, brother. Let's go.
There are 2 force shield checkpoints along this path. Vaklu's forces have held this ramp for over a standard hour. That means they control the checkpoints now. If we can get to the turret tower up ahead, we can deactivate the first barrier. The forces we're encountering right now are their rear guard. The fighting will get tougher the closer we get to the front of the battle line.
Good to know. Give us some speed, valor. Alright. And then just to give Atten some room to work, let's see if we can get a stasis field.
Where that came from. More where that came from.
Vaklu Gunner. What's up, man?
The Royalists in the bunker are contained. We deploy as soon as the reinforcements arrive. A Jedi? Here? Men, attack!
Your Force Storm's our best bet for sure.
Where that came from.
Oh. Not if I attack the wrong guy.
Oh,
bro.
where that came from?
No,
Where that came from?
I'm not going to worry too much about loot during this fight, but I'm still, of course, going to grab any that I do find. Okay. Locked door.
Is the Jedi still? We're under attack!
Oh!
More where that came from.
Large locker.
The palace has been breached. I repeat, the palace has been...
Access terminal. Okay. Enter access code. Enter bus Tuco's access code. I don't know we had that. Alright, access. Computer access other systems. Sure. All secondary systems disabled by remote admin access turret control. If any of Vaklu's ships are patrolling the vicinity bombarding royalist troops, you can help by shooting down those ships with the turret. Control the turret. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see if I can do this alright. Those. Oh no, they're coming back, maybe. Wow, that wasn't great, was it? Oh well. Okay, well I leveled from an access terminal. Sweet. Deactivate force field barrier. Cool. Deactivation sequence complete.
We've taken the palace. Hungry for Talia's blood.
The beast's progress is remarkable, but it will take time, General. The throne room's force shields are far stronger than...
Our plans go well, Tobin, but we are still vulnerable until she is dead. Even now, it will unravel. Redouble your efforts. Disturbing news from the city.
As you command, General.
Man, that beast sounds beast. Alright, grab those. We'll level up. Unarmed Specialist 6. Alright. I don't know that it matters too much what we get from here. I don't know how much more upgrading we'll be doing. Give our computer use a little boost. Repair, sure. Security will leave where it's at. Stealth, demolitions. Sure, we'll bump stealth. Okay, powers wise. Looks like we're getting something new. Let's take... Wound. I don't think I'll use it really, but we'll have it. Is there anything down this way? Door?
Hold your fire. They're with us. Thank you. Vaklu's supporters stormed our position. The beasts have gone mad and attack on their command. Please, go to the palace. We received a transmission that the palace grounds have been breached. If so, they don't have much time. You two, follow the Jedi. The rest of us will hold our position. We don't have much time.
There's a workbench. Anything I can do in here? Beam splitter. Armored flight suit. Oh, nice. Okay. Alright. Do we have any blasters better for Atten than the ones we have? Alright, Mandalorian River 3 to 8 with some upgrades. That's unstoppable. 4 to 18. Upgradable. 5 to 14 with a chance to stun. Let's balance though, not a different critical. 214. This looks pretty solid for Atten with the critical. 633. Okay, never mind. I think this is what we want. All right, Mandalorian Disintegrator, Zabrak Heavy Blaster. We'll keep on for that first time. Let's really quick fix that. All right, so the weapon Atten was using before was the Mandalorian Ripper. So let's take these items out. Assemble it, and then we'll get to the Mandalorian Disintegrator. Damage bonus, slow chance. Sure. Whoops. Hit cancel instead. Just straight damage bonus or upgrade to massive criticals. Yeah, we'll do. And same thing, Spirit of Riley Cell. Right, because Power Pulsator is the critical. Yeah, massive critical. We'll just regular damage. Alright, let's do this. Anything this way? No. Corpse. Immortality belt. Attack modifier, -2. That's not bad. Cool. Anyway.
Tail Command, we need reinforcements. A Jedi Knight is assaulting our flank. Hold the line.
Surrender now. Why lose your life for General Vaklu's ambitions?
Attack, men. Attack.
Concussion rocket.
Good, some reinforcements. Follow the Jedi. We're gonna retake the palace. We've got to stop General Vaklu before he gets to the Queen.
You got to. Is this gonna explode?
Oh, good. One of Vaklu's slicers has control of the security grid. He blew up that power conductor. Their slicer has to be using a palace security terminal. They've already locked down all secondary computer systems on the sky ramp. Until we deal with their slicer in the palace, you can bet that there will be more surprises up ahead.
Okay.
He's still alive. Run! Run!
I will not harm you if you leave now. Oh.
Hold the line. Those cowards will be dealt with.
Alright then. Did I miss something about taking this time? Oh, can I attack it with my lightsaber? Nice.
More where that came from.
Lightsaber and computers.
More where that came from.
Damn. That's pretty fast. And rocket rockets. Royalist
Ahead is the
officer.
throne room. We must get to the Queen to protect her.
If you're heading to the palace, we'll follow you there. The palace itself has been breached.
Did his voice change? Let's go then. Alright, so we need to find a slicer. Yeah, I just saw that
We've
note.
made
You
it to
do
the
get a small
palace.
amount of
General
experience
Vackler's
for
troops haven't
unlocking
been here
doors
too
and
long.
disarming mines.
Hopefully
That's
we
good.
still have time to save the Queen. Straight ahead is the throne room. Vackler's hand-picked troops will probably be here. I'm gonna stay here and keep the intersection secure. If any more royalists arrive, I'll keep them organized.
Thanks, you brother. Look at that beastie. Let's go get it.
Shut the outer door now!
I'm impressed you made it this far, but you are too late. Soon the Queen will be dead, and General Vackler will be the new king. This is no ordinary door between us. The same material is used for the hull of capital-class vessels. I'm afraid you will find it quite impregnable.
Any door can be opened, Tobin. This isn't over.
I'm afraid it is. Now, if you will excuse me, we have one last barrier to take care of.
A security door. Locked. Computer terminal. Terminal offline. Let's go left first. Interesting,
Gather
the
our
music
forces.
in here is
Make
like
sure the defenses
upbeat,
are set.
hopeful
Colonel
almost.
Tobin says the Jedi is coming our way. Take your beasts and attack him. We need more time to prepare. I'm going to the control room. Perhaps the captain can be persuaded to cooperate.
Oh, there's a little power conduit that'll probably explode on us. Grey's gonna run through those mines, isn't she? Yep. Cover mine. Mid-combat, what could go wrong? Who's fighting in there? Looks like some loyalist troops. I'm guessing it doesn't really matter how that fight goes, but we'll see if we can interrupt it. Royalist soldiers. I don't see anything. Oh. Alright, is this just a little room? Okay, you can't actually get in it. No problem, no problem. They're gonna start shooting at us. And Kray's gonna run through that mine. Devastating sonic mine. Wow. Maybe if I go stealth mode and solo mode.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Alright. Computer terminal. Information terminal disabled. Remote access. User 0 accessing defense systems. Computer access defense systems. User 0 initiating console overload. Computer abort console overload sequence. Success. Console overload terminated. User 0 initiating security override. Computer disable remote access. Remote access. Success. Remote access disabled. User 0 logged out. Enter command. Access system commands. Security protocol override. System commands disabled. Log out. Okay, same thing this time too. Well, that's kind of cool. It's like a little hack battle sort of deal. Ooh. Let's do a little storm. I didn't mean to skip through that. So I have no idea what just played there. Door.
More where that came from.
Ouch.
More where that came from.
Woof.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More. More where that came from. More where that came from.
I will silence this one.
More where that came from.
Oh, I found Captain Rankin. Oh, nice. Alright. Just to be safe, we'll save our game. I'll talk to this hacker. Tip! Oh, no shit. Why would you work with General Vaklu? Oh, it's skipping through all the dialogue. I might need to quit and reload. Yeah. I'm going to exit, restart, come back in, see if that fixes the dialogue skipping. Alright, so we restarted our whole unit, and we're going to see if hopefully that makes it so that conversations aren't skipped immediately. Because that'd be a bummer. Kif.
Salji allisto park norcia, lusni hacha batishi jort. Kavatumpa botenya, dachi morotaza kamsa. Bawan maderansha, yukamos krun. Nande misoku kuran marenden krabanosot.
Why would you work with General Vaklu?
Dragonix one gestale lorcha jemu mepete rungchoda? Ruka sole molosoch? Kavadumpa, mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawakachuba. Sura dachi morotuko kansa.
Awareness. I don't believe a word you've said.
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata chi lumalispa.
Awareness. I can tell you aren't lying about that.
Bram tabanin sochu. Da come jusmak miki baranyeto so rika chondin. Wana magrable mogo. Kavadumpa mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawakachuba. Sura dachi morotuko kansa.
But you helped me clear Dagon Gen.
Kavadumpa mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawakachuba. Sura dachi morotuko kansa. Kavanatakalu. Kavanami donki krato. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata chi lumalispa.
Stay here. Soldiers will come to deal with you soon.
Kavadumpa mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawakachuba. Sura dachi morotuko kansa.
Alright, but I need to access this console. Security terminal. Primary security loading complete. Access security cameras. Epicenter 6 program complete. Cameras inaccessible. Enter command. Access system commands. Secondary systems offline. Computer open all security doors. Wartime protocols active. Security door access override. Enter command. Upload area schematics. Area schematics uploaded. Everything's still offline though. Open force cage. Security field disabled. Enter command. I still can't open all security doors. Okay, log out. Captain Rankin.
Now that you've got me out, you need to get the primary security console's override code, then lock the terminal down. Once you've got that code, if you can get to the secondary security station, you'll control the entire palace's security systems.
How do I get the code?
The slicer's still logged into his account. You should be able to just get whatever you need.
I'll see to it right now. Yeah. So do I need to talk to Kif again, or did I just miss something on the terminal? System commands, epicenter 6. Access primary override code and shut down terminal. Granted, system shutting down. Okay.
Security
Does it tell us
terminal
anything
taken
different?
care of, I take it? With you on our side, I think we may have a chance in this war after all. Let's head to the throne room right away.
Let's go. Oh. Oh, okay. I still want to make sure I explore everything in the palace before I do anything there. Let's try Force Storm and then a If I can stun some of these, then Atten can do his work with the sneak attack. I know earlier I mentioned that I was going to do a little less looting, but it turns out I'm a liar. My bad.
Where that came from? Tell the Colonel we'll need more of our men to smoke the Royalists out of their hole. I don't trust those Sith or their beasts. And another thing, if I catch any more of my men looting, then the Queen's Guard will be the least of your worries. More where that came from. More where that came from.
What was that about looting? Okay. Circlet of Suresh. I think that's the one that gives ridiculously high wisdom, right? Charisma +3. Oh, but it's restricted to light side. Okay. But we'll still level up Kreia and Atten here. Again, I hope I don't regret Atten losing so many levels of potential Jedi powers, but oh well. Give him Master Rapid Shot, maybe he'll use that more often then. Does this terminal do anything? Information terminal disabled. Okay. What does it say? See the whole time? Museum treasure. Crystal Pontite. Whoops. Asus Keeper Robe. Crystal Viridian. Gel Shade Perception Gloves. Lick. Okay. Yeah, none of this is really the Asus Keeper Robe. Well, that's kind of cool. Defense bonus, Charisma, Intelligence, and Wisdom. We'll keep our armor on for now, though. Computer terminal. Museum terminal access limited. Palace security protocols engaged. Enter command. Leave the terminal. Okay. Any enemies through here? Oh, Royalist soldiers. Silvar's robe adhesive. Alright. Off camera I might run through our items and do a little bit of get rid of stuff we aren't using, maybe equip things to other people that might be beneficial. Oh hey,
I don't know
Master
how you
Kavar.
made it, but well done. Come in quickly before more Sith or Vaklu troops arrive. We got split off from Talia's troops by the currents of this war. We really need to talk, but Kadron and I are coordinating the defense of the war. I know Captain Kadron needs someone to handle a dangerous assignment. He's in the other room. Talk to him. No one else could do the job.
How'd you get split from Talia's forces?
I'm not her bodyguard. We were fighting at the palace gates. There were too many of them. We'll talk when all of this is over. Until then, may the Force be with you.
Okay, journal entry added. The Lost Jedi, you encounter Master Kavar. You'll need to resolve the battle in the palace. Royal deadline. Access codes. In order to open the outer security room, you have to go through the terminal and use these codes. I hope there's no time limit on any of that. Security terminal locked by another user. Because I want to do everything we can here and, you know, access every part of this quest line we can. So I don't want to, you know, potentially lock ourselves out of something. Felinar armor. Felinar. Captain Kadron.
You want me to
Corporal.
guide you to the palace entrance?
Okay. No, I'll walk there by myself. Okay. Captain
So,
Kadron.
you're the Jedi, eh? Well, the comm chatter we've intercepted is filled with reports about you. You fought right through their flank on the sky ramp? We desperately need someone like you.
We gotta do it. Who are you?
I'm Queen Talia's Captain of the Guard. You can call me Captain Kadron. We've got little time for more than introductions. We've managed to hold this part of the palace, but Vaklu's forces control the rest. We need to get to the Queen before that flaming Drexel breaks through the inner door.
How do we do that?
There are 2 security consoles in the palace. The primary security console is on the other side of the palace. There's an expert slicer over there who's been hampering our every move. We need to transfer all primary functions to our terminal here, then disable the primary security console. That will also take their slicer out of the picture. After that, we'll control security again, and can get to General Vaklu before he gets to the Queen.
Okay, I have the override code for the primary security console already.
You have? Oh, son of a muglak! Corporal, use this code to open the outer door to the throne room. The door's open. Hurry! They might break through the inner door at any moment.
I've got to check on something first. See if there's anything I can grab anywhere else. Door. Locked. Computer terminal. Okay, storage access terminal breach, safety mode enabled, access system commands, open the door, storage door, repair corrupted key sequence. Okay, first key number. Twice first key number exceeds value of its half by 99. Okay, so 2 times, x, 2x is greater than its half by 99. Was it 102? First key number, so twice of it is more than half of it by 99. So if it's 102, twice of that, 204. That, no, never mind. 78, 35 plus 39 there. It's not a half as easy. 66. 132. 33. I think that's right, yeah, 66. Okay, second key number. Reversing second key's digits increases value by 1/5. 35 to 53, 15. Reversing increases its value by 1/5. Definitely not 15. 25 to 52, no. 45 to 54 increases it by 9, yeah, 45. Third key number differs from the reverse of its digits by twice the product of its digits. 17 would then be 71 twice 7, 14, nah, 28. 28 versus 82, that's going to be 64. Twice the product of its digits. 64, is that twice 16? No. 39. 39 minus, or 93 up against 39. 54. 3 times 9, 27. Yeah, 39. Okay, correct. Key number sequence repaired. Storage door opened. Exiting terminal. Kick ass. I like puzzles like that in games. Like I said, I'm not the greatest at them, but it doesn't always have to be just hitting everything with a lightsaber. Skill too low. Use a tunneler. Ooh, more crystals. Adhesive grenade. More grenades, credits. Alright, so I think we're going to go back the other way real quick, just to make sure we didn't miss anything else before we get to the throne room. And we're just going to hope that it's not at all time connected, because it would be, like I said, I don't think there's anything in this game that really is. Except maybe the Sith attack on the Mandalorian camp, because it seemed like by fighting them for a while, we lost more Mandalorians. That's why we couldn't do the battle circle, because some of them died. But can this door be opened now? Oh, get some more remains too. Because that door, it says on the mini-map that it can be opened, but it couldn't actually. This one though, can't be opened either. If you look at the computer terminal now that the main one shut down. Access system commands. System commands disabled. Okay. So I can't actually do anything in there, and I think we've done everything in this room. Because this is where Kif was doing his slice of nonsense. Get the remains. Alright, I guess we'll go back to the throne room. It is kind of gnarly that we're getting closer to the end of the game. Feels like I just started recording these not that long ago, and it's been kind of cool to progress through and have very, I guess, clear steps along the way of, oh yeah, this is when I did that, this is when I did that. I've never recorded myself playing a game before, so this is a new experience.
Will you just die already? You will go no further than this.
Not today, Tobin.
You're too late. Our pet beast is about to breach the force field to the throne room. The Queen will be dead in moments.
Oh.
Watch out! I've lost control of the beast!
Damn.
Ignore the beast. Into the throne room. The Queen must die.
I can just run right past it. Oh, not him.
Oh, blast it all.
Oh, he got wrecked. Drexel larva? So it's not even a full
More where that came from.
Drexel.
More where that came from.
130 damage with one hit and I'm missing. Oh, wow. It's a pretty cool set piece. It's fighting in the throne room. Join the battle. Credits. Let's get in there. Oh, he fights with 2 lightsabers too. Is it part of a mod that the double lightsaber, or the lightsabers don't always appear in cutscenes?
Your time is at an end, Talia. Your people have abandoned you, and now your life is forfeit.
You would destroy everything just for your ambition, Vaklu. The Republic, ISIS, everything.
That is a gross simplification, Talia. Change is a painful process. A price must be paid. But Onderon will have a new destiny. One larger than you could imagine.
You're getting careless, Vaklu. One more mistake, and you're the one who will pay the price.
Damn you! Your skill with the blade won't save you from my men. Goodbye, Talia. Fire!
Your plans end here, Vaklu.
What? The Jedi lives? But how?
You'll find that I'm full of surprises.
Kill him and the Queen Men. Quickly. They must not be allowed to live.
Does the Queen attack him? No, doesn't attack him. I guess we'll take him down.
You've won this battle, Talia. But your reign won't be an easy one. The Republic is a sinking ship, and you're too attached to it.
He's too dangerous to leave alive. As distasteful as it is, it might be best to silence him forever. Until he's dead, all of Onderon is in peril.
Although I respect your counsel, Kreia, the decision is the Queen's, not mine.
So what will it be, Your Majesty? Send me to your best detention cell. I will be free within the week, and vengeance will be mine.
Are you so sure of my decision, Vaklu? I appreciate the Jedi's counsel, but as monarch, I decree you are guilty of treason. The punishment is death, to be carried out immediately. Captain Cadron?
Talia, you can't. You're too weak. What about my trial?
Stay silent.
Your whole life has been a trial, Vaklu, but it's over now. You are right. We can't detain you. Too many people are still loyal to you. You've left me no real option.
Men, ready blasters. Aim. But you can't. This can't be. Fire!
What is done is done. I don't think the service you have given us can ever be repaid. I must go with Captain Cadron. The fighting must be stopped. I will be back shortly to try and repay you. The crisis is over thanks to you and Master Kavar. I believe he'd like to speak to you, if you'll excuse me.
Stay standing there for a while.
Ah, the wound is not a mortal one, though it has been some time since I exercised my healing powers. There is a shred of life within you still. A gift from your master, no doubt. Awaken, Colonel Tobin. Your part in this is not over. Colonel Tobin, I am with Vaklu. The war has gone against him. He sent me to rescue you, to tell you you must make haste off-planet. The Jedi have struck. They had a secret academy buried on Telos, and they are showing themselves at last. We are all in danger.
What?
But the Jedi are gone. They have all but vanished.
So we all thought, but they have hidden themselves on Telos.
Out of my way, old woman. This war can still be won, and Onderon can be freed.
Indeed. This war is far from over.
Journal entry experience points received. Alright, let's see what it says here. Master Kavar, you need to resolve the battle in the palace. So we've done that already. Just double checking that
The
there's
Queen has
nothing else.
requested you stay here until she gets back. I imagine you'll get some sort of reward. Talk with Master Kavar. She shouldn't take too long.
I guess we can't pick up the loot.
The Force works in mysterious ways, it seems. There are times I'm not convinced it doesn't have a sense of humor. We spend all this time looking for you, and you came to us. I thought you might return to Onderon. Looks like just in time.
You were looking for me?
I told the other masters that our only chance to figure out what was happening to us was to find you, and try to understand what happened to you. I don't know how much you know about this threat that's striking at the Jedi. It's attacking us through the Force. Varuk didn't believe me, but he was willing to travel to Dantooine, if only to help the settlers there, and perhaps protect what was left of the Jedi Enclave. Whatever the reason, having us all drop out of sight, I thought might make the enemy more bold. But then you happened. You came back, and you became a new target for whoever was attacking us.
Why did you choose these places to hide?
They were places touched by war, and we thought there was a chance you would return to these worlds, if only to try and make peace with what happened there during the war. But now the Sith have revealed themselves. That means the remaining Jedi will gather on Dantooine. From there, we can counterattack.
Why not Telos?
Telos? But Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War. I heard they're trying to rebuild.
Atris intends to rebuild the Jedi Order on Telos.
Atris? I thought Atris had gone to KOTOR. Too many Jedi have scattered. The Council needs to gather. We cannot remain concealed any longer.
What happened on KOTOR?
We knew that someone was preying on us, hunting us. Finally, the Jedi decided to take action, and called a secret conclave on KOTOR to decide what must be done. Before the meeting could even begin, all the Jedi on the planet were killed, along with the Miralukas and all other life on the planet. Their deaths could be felt throughout the galaxy. So the Council decided that we must not present ourselves as a target again. The consequences to others were just too great. That we should use our resources to find who was responsible and deal with them. I think you're the only one who's made progress.
I have questions.
The difficulties you surmounted to get here. You must have many questions. You deserve answers.
I think we might wait on that first one. The Sith had revealed themselves. Wes, why did you come here?
It's a long story, but there's a reason the Jedi have scattered across the galaxy. We've come to worlds such as this one. Worlds touched by war or great tragedies can be felt within the Force, strongly. We thought that by traveling to such worlds, it would help conceal us from the eyes of the enemy, and they were places we thought we might find you.
I wanted to talk about something else.
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Where are all the Jedi?
Scattered, searching for you. Going to places where they thought they might cross your path. You were our last hope.
I didn't get that impression from Varuk.
I think we all know that Varuk isn't easily swayed from his convictions, and his views on anyone who went to the Mandalorian Wars are low.
They were looking for me?
Yes. At least that's what I asked them to do. I believe you are the key to this whole war.
Why?
When you stood before us in the council chamber on Coruscant, we felt something from you we'd never felt before. It was as if the Force had died within you, leaving you hollow. We had suspicions as to why this was, but nothing definite. But rather than try to understand, we sent you away. I think because at some level there was fear. We live our whole lives in touch with the Force, in touch with life all around us, and you had a gift in that regard. You formed bonds so easily, and they flowed deep between you and others. To see such emptiness in the Force standing before you, it's not an easy thing to face. Whatever is attacking us, it is leaving something in its wake, something we haven't felt since you stood before us in judgment. The deaths of the Jedi, the destruction of KOTOR, all of these things are leaving behind echoes, like the one we felt from you in the council chamber. It was clear to us, to me, that we had to find you, but we couldn't call you back from exile, because we didn't know where you'd gone. Plus, there was a chance we might put you in danger, and that we couldn't allow. If you couldn't feel the Force, then it would just make you a target. I don't know how you got back, but I'm glad you're here.
Tell me more about the echoes.
The thing is, in traveling to these places where war was fought, we felt the same thing. Echoes. Something happened in all these places, but it's hard to figure out what. It's hard to sense things through the Force in such places. Too much pain occurred here. It makes listening to the Force difficult. We resolved to meet again on Dantooine, but only when the threat revealed itself. Unfortunately, I happened to be here when it struck. Now that we've stabilized Onderon, I can join the others on Dantooine.
I want to talk about something else.
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Okay. I need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
There was nothing else we could do. You defied the Council. You followed Revan to war. I know why you did it, but in so doing, much more harm was done. But you must understand, the exile was never the punishment you thought it to be. We could not have made you do such a thing in any event. I think you knew, inside, what you needed to do in order to heal.
What do you mean?
All those lives during the Mandalorian Wars, and all those you served beside. Too much death leaves echoes in the Force. It is the price for having such connections. I suspect that is why you chose to accept the Council's judgment, to wander beyond the Rim, and why you traveled with no one, and did not stay in any place too long. I have thought of you since your trial, and there are times when I wonder if being connected to the Force is always the gift it is believed to be.
I want to talk about something else.
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
We know that they didn't do this, but we'll ask it just to continue to explore this dialogue tree. Why did you cut me off from the Force?
Cut you off from the Force? Why do you think the Council was responsible for that? No, I'm afraid the cause of your condition was as great a mystery to the Council as it is to you.
I want to talk about something else.
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
I have reestablished my connection to the Force.
You always had deep connections to the Force. I'm glad to see that it is once again your ally. When I first sparred with you during your training as a Padawan, I could tell that you were different. And it wasn't just your strong connection to the Force.
I want to talk about something else.
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
I saw a holo recording of the Jedi Council meeting where you cast me out.
So, you heard what we said. These questions I cannot answer. This is something the Council must answer, not I. You must understand, this is hard for me, especially after all you've done, but it is necessary.
Why is this hard for you?
Did you know that when I was training you, I considered making you my Padawan? I didn't. The demands of the Jedi Council were too great, but I considered you a friend. I even tried to convince you to become a Jedi Guardian. We could have used someone like you. So the decision that had to be made was not easy, but I cannot say anything more.
I want to talk about something else.
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Alright, so then, yeah, I have developed a Force bond with another. Father one of us feels pain, so does the other. Father one of us dies.
That sounds like the bond that often forms between master and apprentice. But to that degree, you always did form connections to others, strong ones, even when you were a student. But what you are describing is beyond me. I'm sure others in the Jedi Council would be able to assist you, if you could find them.
You've answered all of my questions.
There is something I would like to teach you. It is a technique which, I believe, will aid you in the trials ahead. There are times when you want to overwhelm a particular opponent quickly. For these situations, use the Juyo form. Do not get carried away using this form, particularly against Dark Jedi. The ferocity required to use this form leaves one vulnerable to enemy force powers.
That's cool.
Excellent. I'm impressed with how quickly you've mastered this form. I always knew you were gifted. I'm going to Dantooine. The Jedi Council vowed to assemble again when the Sith revealed themselves. Now that they've attacked Onderon, we can act. Our paths will cross again. May the Force be with you.
I'm sorry to keep you here. I needed to thank you personally for all of your help. Onderon owes both you and Master Kavar a debt that can never truly be repaid. Battles still wage in our streets, but by morning the conflict should be over. I recognize you must leave soon, but please, take this. I had also planned on giving you some relics from Onderon's past, but Vaklu's troops looted our museum. I hope the credits and my sincere thanks are enough. Captain Bostuka has made arrangements for a shuttle to take you to your ship. I fear it will be quite some time before you can come back. The war was brief but destructive. I will focus all of my energy on rebuilding Isis. Thank you again. I must go.
If you will follow me, I will take you to your shuttle.
Cool. Alright, well, let's grab the remains. Never mind. We're heading right back to the Ebon Hawk. And we get sound in the cutscenes again. Well, now with this shuttle taking us to our ship, kind of seems like the Mandalorians would be revealed on Duxon.
About time you showed up. We finished our part and have been sitting on our hands waiting for you. So, what happened?
Political situation on Onderon has been dealt with. Onderon has only one leader now.
Huh. We'll see how long that lasts.
We should return to the Ebon Hawk now and plot our next course of action.
I will take my level up. Skills wise, I know our security was failed on that one box, but it doesn't really matter that much, I don't think. So let's bump our computer use to 25. We'll keep our persuade maxed. We'll increase all those things to 26. And then repair and treat injury will bump to 27. Feats wise, could do saves, I suppose. Or just finish dueling. Because now that we're on Duxon, I think I'm going to try to do a... See if I can go to the battle circle now. Maybe part of the situation with finishing what was happening at Onderon. Reset the Mandalorian camp. Let's find out.
Ready to head back. Follow me.
We'll just skip through the dialogue there. After I check this out, we'll go ahead and end the episode, because this one's been quite long.
Damn it. Jabba's taking up the next one. I'm not retract on this.
Oh, I'm going to go ahead and guess that the battle circle's probably not up and running since the young recruit circle wasn't either. Well, they got their ship back. Yeah, Brayler is the only one over here.
I hear that your help was instrumental to Queen Talia's.
Can I open these boxes? Worth it. Jalshay Mentor armors, which we already have. Maybe there's another one above this that's true endgame. We'll see. Special melee weapon there. Alright. Perfect. Well, I think I will pick up next episode with getting on board the Ebon Hawk and seeing where things take us from there. So thank you very much for watching, and maybe we'll catch you next time.